Hello, hello. Been a while since I've streamed this early. It has been. It's been a hot minute. Let's look over to here and see what we are doing today. Are you streaming while I'm wide awake? I haven't seen this in forever. I know. We're having a rare day today. I want to make a model. I love the white outfit. Thank you, thank you. Ready. So, me just get our lo-fi hip-hop beats to Model 2 going. Don't have to go to school on stream for once. That's something. Alright, so we are going to make a waifu and then we are going to make a waifu. Alright, so first thing we need to do is pick our waifu. Pick the waifu first and then we will bring her to life. This is Waifu Labs. If you don't know it, it's a really cool website for making up characters. And we're just gonna go until I find a character that I like. I'm ready to watch a professional waifu maker. No streaming just as I need to commit sleep. It's okay, I'll be back later on. None of these ones are really vibing with me either. Okay, how am I doing? I'm okay. I like the hair color of that. How are you? And I haven't streamed in a couple of days. I've been a little bit unwell. I worked too hard and made myself sick. Now I am okay though. Oh, I like her. I like the little elfie vibe she's got going on. Actually, no. I wanna... We need to pick a waifu. Chat, if you see one that catches your eye, let me know and we might work with her. I like her more. Yeah, I like this one. You're doing alright? Good. Alright, next stage is a colour scheme. I'm feeling the purple. I'm glad you're feeling better at least. Yeah, I'm not clever and I worked too hard outside on a very hot day and exhausted myself really, really badly. I really like her hair. Regenerate these again. So this is an entirely AI website and I really love it. What part of the job involves making the waifus? Well, we're going to be making the entire character in 3D, like my model. No, none of these variations strike me. Heat strokes aren't fun? Yeah, I suffered. She looks like she's becoming a rabbit in some of these. Again, maybe we'll just keep the one that we've got now. Where's he? I really like that one. Save image. Right, so we're gonna download that. To click that one. I clicked on the wrong screen because I've got my drawing tablet in front of me. I didn't know you made 3D models for a living. I do not. That's my model. So I am just going to pull up our girl and pop her on our screen. this is kind of unexpected. How's it going? It's good, it's good. Righty, and I'm also going to keep her open on my other monitor so that I can keep working and remember our reference. Right, so plain Vroid model. And we're gonna work some magic. Voice is kind of low. I'll move it up a little bit. I also took the time to switch from Streamlabs to normal OBS, so that's probably why things are a little bit off. Please forgive me. Alright. So I think we'll start with the face. So this is the texture that I use for faces normally. But we are going to make a couple of little edits that I've learnt to embrace. But I don't want those little highlights on her cheeks. Grab the popcorn, good stream ahead. Chill comfy stream. Hello, Carrie. Hey, Warcraft! Okay, I'm pretty happy with the tone of her skin, so I'm going to flatten this down, zoom in a bit, and on a new layer I am going black. This is a little difference that I made on my model, and I really love the change to it. So make those ones black, and I know it looks a bit whack here, but it sorts out. If I open up my model, you can see the difference it makes. Right, so let's go close-ups. Yeah. So let's save this quickly. The template for this, you can buy it off of Booth. I don't think it's that expensive either. Can you step on me? I would rather not. Right, body, same thing, is off the same person on Booth. But we don't really need to make any changes to the body. Let this save. And while we're doing that, we will open up Vroid and start playing with her face. So, first thing we'll do is deal with her face textures. Let me zoom in. Close-ups at A1. So, this girl that we've made has she looks kind of disappointed. We'll play around with these a bit. I don't think we'll need that. Lower eyelid can lift up a bit. Upper eyelid can come down. The eyes are a bit taller, so iris width can come up. Instead of waking up to Carrie, I'll be falling asleep to a Carrie. This is probably the best stream to to fall asleep to, because I am not going to yell this stream. A major improvement from normal. Mouth is okay. Nose can come a little bit upwards. Face line. So this one basically makes her cheeks a bit chubbier, which it looks like she has kind of chubby cheeks. One up. Chin can be a little bit rounder. Hello Akari, hello, hello. Ear volume. I generally turn that down if we're playing with ears. But she doesn't seem to have pointy ears or anything, so I think that's okay. Alright, now we go to textures. Right, so the mouth is generally pretty okay by itself, I find. But I'm gonna make it a little bit pinker. So, and this layer, I'm just gonna go over it. Yeah, okay. Hey, Crow! I know this looks a little bit whack at the moment, but that's okay, because we will be able to fix that up. I'm making a waifu? Yeah! Waifuception! I'm also testing out using OBS instead of Streamlabs, so we'll see how we go. So we need to put this one over, and then turn this down,
awesome?
and that's an ad.
Lots of awesome things
We do not want
up
this
in
ad.
one awesome package.
Go away.
With Spotify Premium, you get...
I do not want Spotify Premium. Right, so difference is a little bit too bright. Also, there we go. I'm happy with that tone for the mouth. Right, music is back. Hey fam, you want something awesome? Nah, not today. Right, so I reckon that mouth color will be okay. Of course we can always come back and change it. Sclera. Normally these are okay by themselves, but I think for the purposes of this, we will turn mirror mode on. And just straighten out these lines a little bit. Just make it a little teensy bit. Eyeline! Now this is the big part. This is like the make or break on models. I am sorry, I don't mean to put any pressure on you, but it kind of is. I have some that I have already drawn that I like to use for this. So I will just go grab them. You can also find a ton of these on Booth. Most of these are from Booth and then I've drawn over the top. Ignore the way that I name things. So I'm gonna use this one as a base, and I'm also gonna turn the eyelashes off. Loving kitty paws, thank you for the follow. Get off, be gone. Eyeline, and then make our base color a little bit. Well, she's got purple hairs. Probably have. We'll leave it dark. Alright. So now that we have pretty decent stuff. Would you count making models as a form of art? I would. Drawing in some extra little parts on her eye. The other way you can do this is to make this a lot darker and then go over it with white, and that's how you get the like inner eyelashy sort of shapes. Like what I have. It's easier if I show you on my model. Like these bits here. And back out. So yeah, I think we'll go over this with black and just darken it all down. And mirror mode is on, so that makes this about 20 times easier. That looks really good, thank you. This is one of those things that takes a long while to get right, but it's worth it if you spend the time. I think I spent something like, gosh, about 4 or 5 hours playing around with getting this the way I wanted on my own model. Not in one big block, like all up. We'll go over it and then we'll work from there. Of course, if you have an image editor, you can do this so much easier, but for the sake of like demonstration purposes, I'll do this in Vroid. Because it turns out that Vroid has its own pretty powerful sort of image editor inside it. Pretty trash if you want to do like more high key edits, but just for drawing and getting shapes, it's pretty good. Do you find it hard to make a model out of concept art, or is it harder to make one from scratch? It depends. I personally, I suck at keeping to one idea. For example, when I was doing my current model, it was going to be a fox, and then I switched to a dragon, and then I switched to a demon, and then I went back to a dragon. You know, I struggle with that like consistency, so I find that having a plan helps me a lot. You know, everyone's different. Personally, I would probably... Thank you for the follow, My Hero Academia Mermaid. I would personally not do this if I didn't have an idea of what I was going for. Like, I would struggle so much. You know, that's just how I am with everything. I can't sit down and just smash out something. I need to plan and I need to think first. Unless it's a game, like I'll sit and I'll mindlessly play a game, but that's different. Thanks for answering, that's okay, that's the point of this. We chill and we vibe. Smiley, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I would normally get more hyped up and scream and yell, but this is a lo-fi stream to relax to, so I'm not going to. Alright, now that we have our black parts nailed down, I'm going to remove that, turn that back on, see what one. Right, so very relaxing stream indeed. Feels wonderful, man. Alright, what are we missing? Little lumpy bit there. Everyone has their own process. I don't have any artistic talent, but I do like asking with that talent to learn more. Everyone has artistic talent. It just takes some time for you to figure it out. Like, I suck at drawing. There's no two ways about that. So it makes it really difficult for me to do this. What I might do here, and it down a little bit, and come back over and do this. Has that very, very straight eye line, so I think we'll bring our spikes down by quite a bit too. Let's eraser. Bit too long. Right, so that's sort of our inner bits. I challenged myself to try doing some overlays. I'm good at it. Hey, that's good, that's good. I am very proud of you. Alright, what are overlays? They're for streams and things. Okie dokie, let's come down here. Get out a smaller brush. That kind? Yeah. Actually, no. Let's not do that. Let's, erase that all out for now. Overlays are the scene of the stream. Yeah, so like how my stream is set up. Bring this across. And you'll need to do a little bit scribble. Oh. Alright, we know where we are now. That's pretty good. So the plan is to have like that. And you can see how dodgy it is trying to draw on the model directly. Smaller brush. Might actually. Too far out. We do not need this. Shush. Go on, add. Put a bit further. Throw this down. Next in. Getting there. This is an absolute pain in the ass to actually manually. For my own model, I did this using shapes in Photoshop. Then we need zoom in, grab our eye color. I might just make a new layer first. Figure out. We'll go back to black. Nope. We will not go back to black. That is completely fine. Instead, what we'll do . Dark reddy brownie. Look that. I might actually show you how I do this Photoshop. Because like I can sit here and scribble on this for about 20 hours. Let me open up my highlight. So you can see how scribbly it is. But this is one I prepared earlier. And what we might do, just for the purposes of like this, whoop. Just because it saves me having to manually do this for the next 38 years. Bring that over there. Go here. Delete everything there. Put that underneath. And we'll use this as a bit more of a template. So I'm just gonna button mash that. Toggle these ones off. And import our button mash one, and I'm immediately regretting my choice to button mash. Yeah, and you can see the effect of that. Without me having to spend 28 years doing the first part of that. Not the button mashing, yes the button mashing, always the button mashing. Right, let's get back to here and fix up these lines. Take that red. Bring that down here. Oh, yeah. Through with a... Actually no, rather than erasing it, we'll make it a little bit bigger first. To have more room to play. This was one of the prototype versions of what ended up going. Ooh. How's the bead doing? He is wonderful today. A bit more brush. Just so we can fill in that little again. We'll zoom in and we'll go back through with our eraser so we smooth it all out. Right, so new layer again. We are going to take our top eye color, remembering that it's not white because it is affected by the shading that we put on our layer. And our shade color is in it here. Just gonna throw in a couple of these. Black. Smaller eraser. Up and down to as we want. Start planning it all out. I'm not too upset about the shape. This is why we don't use white. Use whatever your off-white is. into a bit. I'm not a big fan of these middle spikes. Do this. It will grab our blur. And blur does not want to fix our problem. Do another one. Middle shade. Now if we go over it, should oh, it's bringing back the okay. Go over here. This one back out. Dropping up. Blah, 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 blah. We will across to this one. I think we can keep that one. We just need to make it a bit smaller. Add a sort of bridging one in. I reckon this part here is a little bit too long. Go through and you might even get a little bit cheeky with it and add that one. Yeah, that there looks. Remember that the color of your bottom, like spiky bits, will be different to the color of your top ones because you have that gradient through your eye. and do that, and pull that together.
Hey, this could be you.
Shut up. There's my model. Please ignore. Alright. Music is back. And so are we. So this is what we started with. And this is how it's looking now. I'm pretty happy with that. I reckon that'll be okay for this video. If I wanted to be really dickish about it, I could go back through and do all of this again, but in, you know, not higher detail, but like going through and making it perfect. But I'm not going to, because I'm going to be honest, I'm never going to look at this model again after this stream. If you really wanted to be spicy, you could turn this part black. But I don't think I will. Eyebrows! You can get 1,000,001 different eyebrow textures off of Booth. I'm gonna use one of those because why not? Eyebrows. I'm gonna go with these ones. Make our base color a really dark purple. Shade color probably similar dark purple. So that it matches. Irises! Okay. Irises are another of those things that they're a dime a dozen on Booth. If you're stuck for eyes, do not worry, never fret. But she has very, like, reddish pinkish eyes. I think the first eyes that I would like to try are these ones that I got from Booth, but I'm going to make with little changes. I'm going to make them a bit redder, darker, and I'm going to get a white layer and just make these parts a bit lighter again. And we'll give this a try as our first eyes for her. I will mesh, Antiviroid, we'll import those. I'm less of a fan now that I'm looking at them. They aren't giving me what I want here. That is fine, that happened. This sort of shit takes forever to figure out exactly what you want. Right. I'm gonna try some different ones. And I wanna try... No, they're also a bit, they're not what I want for a model. So, alright. What we will do is, I will open up this template that I also got from Booth. In case you can't tell, Booth is a saviour. turn those little sparkly bits off. I'm gonna turn that window reflection off. And where our main shading is, we are going to do a gradient overlay. Gonna go from bright pink to red. Then it's quite the eyes. These are actually the same eyes that I have. These are my eyes. Does this make her my sister? Is she my sister or my daughter? Or... Now it's getting a bit weird. Duplicate that one. The opacity up so that she's got some what are the words for these? Irises? Yes, irises. Go through, find the bits that we need to change. You have a daughter? Well, based on what VTubers say, wouldn't every model that I've made be my daughter? Okay. If there's an ad, I swear to God. No, there isn't. We will overlay. Right? A little bit. And that one up, and we'll just make it a light. Oh, another V-Road guide? What do you mean? What do you mean another V-Road guide? I haven't done one in like months. Kitchen. I love kitchen. Alright, so we're gonna save these. We're gonna not save them as a pixel. We're gonna button mash the shit out of the name. And we're gonna hop over to V-Road and we'll try these ones. Alright. Eyes. We're getting there with what I want. Make them a little bit shorter. Not that much shorter. I think there's a slightly too much lift. Alrighty. Highlights. Default highlight is trash, so we're gonna get rid of that. We are going to give her. This is a highlight. This is difficult when it's all on whatever. I don't think I changed it when I set up this version of my when I set up this account on my computer. That's fine. Let's try that one. A little dot. Don't want a little dot. Let's get something a bit better. This is actually the one that I have at the moment, except in black. Down the bottom here, yeah, I have my own versions in. I'll give her... Nah. Yeah, let's give her some little sparkles. Let's give her sparkles, chat. But we need some bigger sparkles than that. And then the other thing that I do for highlights is I use some of the ones from Booth that are like a... not these ones. There's a glow over the top of the eye. You can see it on my model. I'll zoom in on my model again in a second, show you. First I need to find them here. I wish I'd turn this to mode. See, it just gives it that little bit more depth. Not with two of them. Two of them doesn't. So that's one of the bottom ones. My model has a top side one. Like that. Which personally I prefer, but it's up to you. Alrighty, face skin. Now, first thing we do is get rid of this and we're going to import the one that we made. Now that dot is way too wide. And that is okay, because we can fix that. We're professionals. Now, what I've started doing recently, and you don't have to do this on your model if you don't want to, is I've started doing like a little shading nose bit for this. Which I know a lot of artists do on theirs, on their live 2Ds. So that's the effect that I wanted with it. Personally, I like it. I'm a fan. I think it's great. Mine is a triangle like that. Some people do diamonds and all that bullshit as well. Let's do diamond just for the sake of it. Why not? Coming out. Back in. Gonna head to bed. Good night. Good night. Good night. Grab an eraser. Multiply and down. like it, but I think it needs to be a teensy bit higher up. So we'll try again. Yep, I like that better. Yeah, in case it wasn't obvious, I am not an artist. If you wanted to, you could also like keep it going there, but screw that. Right, I'm gonna go back to our nose. Move it until like there. Face texture.
No matter how big or small your business
Shut
is, making your own ad on Spotify Ad Studio.
Okay. I'm not 100% happy with the nose. Bring it down a little bit. Now we're getting somewhere. We're getting places. I'm not sure what places yet, but places. Oh, right, I think it is about time to move on. So, first thing, lighting. We want no lighting at all. Strength -2, no lighting. Rinka, thank you for the follow. And the reason we do not want lighting is because it ruins everything. Hi, hello, welcome. Alright, yeah, I'm pretty happy with that face so far. So, time to move on to hair, my least favourite part. So, we're gonna start off with her longer part at the back. How's your stream been? Pretty good, pretty good. We're vibing, we're making a model. Okay, so looking at her hair, it looks like there's sort of a bit at the back, and then there's a like medium length bit, and then there's a smaller amount that comes over her shoulder. Doesn't look like it's that long. Looks like it's about. It's okay. So we will. And the numbers of hairs up. I don't know what's happening, but it looks sick. We are making a 3D model. This up. So this is the curve of the hair. The higher this is, the less spiky your hair will be. So the cross section is basically what shape it'll be, and the curve will be what the ends look like. So you can have all sorts of things. I'm gonna reset this back up. And just make a really simple back hair piece now, so that we know what we're working with mainly. And mirroring on. Make sure we want. Procedural group. Buddy Ace, hello. made it to a late stream for me at least. This is an early stream for me. I'm happy with that, so now we need the tip curliness to give it a little bit more of a edge. Is this a commission? No, it is not. It's just making for the sake of making. I don't actually do model commissions at the moment because I cannot be bothered. Cool. So I'm okay with that as the back of her hair for now. So we're gonna go on to next piece. And that is going to be sides. Cannot be bothered. Exactly. Why would I make commissions when I could play games? This mesh a little bit so that it matches up with that one. Pull these around it so that we have a bit more to play with. We probably need hairs with more control points. Should be better. That part in there and I'm gonna say about here. That's your right. Yeah, I'm getting previous model flashbacks. I'm very much feeling the past curry vibe. Much bend. I'm gonna clone that one. With thingy what's here. Worry about that. Yeah, I try not to. And that. And then we'll make some bigger strands that go underneath. So we will find this entire group, delete the hairs in it. The reason we had to clone it there is so that we don't have the issue of all these hairs moving when I try and make one that goes underneath. So we'll put this one in place. And then pull the mesh down, pull the mesh out in front. Just out in front enough so that it doesn't clip as well. Otherwise it will just go straight through the body and that's not great. Exhibit A of that. Give it a bit of a moving these controls in. Move a mesh. Yeah, this one needs to come up a bit more. clone this. And bring it up. Make it a bit thinner too. Clone it again. Move the paints so that we have a little plus there here. Clone it again, and I'm just going to move a little tip of it. Yep, I'm pretty happy with that. So, clone that, and we'll flip it. And even though it's at an angle, it will turn out okay. Everything will be fine. Now, onto a fringe. Now the freehand grip. We'll start off on the edges. Make sure to fill in these spots. Move that one back, move that one back. So she has those like little bits. We can remove this mess and get the shape. Right, another group. There is nowhere near enough control points in that. So she has a piece that goes underneath. Will make doesn't have it on both sides, so we'll delete that one. Then we can clone this one and move it across and make it a bit thinner as well, and we will have a little thin bit here. Now that one's clipping a little bit, so I'm gonna drop its thickness down. And we'll keep going. And turn off mirroring. Now for this next bit, it's actually got a square edge. So we will make it straight, make it flat, and we'll move it to where we need. clone it. Move over. Take the width of this bit down a lot. If the textures line up okay on the defaults, then normally they will line up on your own textures, so it's important to keep.
Awkward silence.
Shut up,
Sound trap.
Abs! So it's important to always make sure that you have at least reasonably lined up textures, otherwise it will be a pain in the ass to readjust it later on. I reckon we'll take another bit and thinner here. Might make it come over there. We keep going. So then she has another spiky bit. That is definitely not that thick. And I've put in the wrong group. I'm gonna delete it and I'm gonna go again. Width down. Make it 4 points. I'm gonna clone it because the next part will be if I do. So this bit of next hair goes very thin at that side. Move it around until it's down again. Actually, we might have it as a little, just for the ease of use. And next part, we could easily just leave rather than making change. Let's move that one into place. Move that hair back. One is very obvious looking, so move it around. Go on. Not a bad starting shape. Right, so that whole group, I reckon we can move their sections out a bit so that it gives us a nice sort of lighty section. Yep, I'm happy with that.
다음 상대는 누구지? 아직은 죽을 수 없어. 피를 부르는 마검의 힘을 보여드리죠.
She's got a bit of a...
아직 갈 길이 멀어.
I'm forgetting the word.
역시
The antenna.
당해낼 순 없겠지?
Got an antenna, so we will
과연
flip this upside down to make her antenna. 7. 90. Only one of these hairs. Make mesh very, very thin. While I'm at Alright. Kinda got a weird tree going. Play around with this a little bit more. Right, I'm pretty happy with that shape. What I'm gonna do is turn the smoothness up. And play with it as well. Very big. Very, very big. We'll be able to fix that. Loop it all around a little bit more. It's still very long. I might actually have another one, not quite as many control points there. Just because of the similar. Hey chat, life is about balance. You need the right amount of control points for it to work. Point of view, you are witnessing a dragon becoming a goddess capable of granting life? Capable of granting means. Alright, that hair is slightly off from where I want. It doesn't want to play nice, so we're going to clone it and we're going to make another one. Yep, that hair is not going to play nice no matter what I do. That's okay. We will just do this. Honestly, with this part, you could spend like as long as you want working on your hair. I know mine took forever. But this is a really simple little thing we've made. Which I'm not complaining about. But what we'll do is we will make a couple of little adjustments. Mirror mode on. It looks like she has some little grey hair. So we'll add a couple of those in. Need a couple more control points to match. Move these ones around. And what I'm going to do with these is I'm going to just until I find exactly what I want. So there's a very, very slight twist in that one now. Combining these twists is how you can do curly hair easily. And how you can even do twin tails and stuff. Also how I have my parts at the front of my hair. Late night Akari, yes! Let's bring that one in a bit. It's a little bit too curly. We're making models? Yeah! So we made a random character on Waifu Labs, which just makes up anime characters using AI. Now we're making her. Alright, next step, I think we will move on to textures for a hot minute. So what we'll do, we'll open up Photoshop and we'll close out of the eyes that we made for it. It's just a random thing. Yes, it is. This is because people kept asking me for a tutorial. I didn't really want to, but here we are, I guess. So I am going to open up a texture that I already have. I believe this is like half off Booth and half my own. And has purple hair. So have that little teeny tiny bit of a gradient in it. View right, and we'll import that. Base color needs to be white, shade color needs to be white, and highlight needs to be black, so that we can properly see what we are working with. Makes me wonder if you take commissions. No, I do not. I don't, because I would die if I tried to do this all the time. Alrighty, so for this part, oh, Henstraws, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. For this part, we are just going to play around with the shading until it's what we want. I love your colours. Thank you! Thank you, thank you. I think it's slightly too light. We might make it a little bit darker.
Sometimes I wish we could banish.
Leave that one there and darker. Can you mash that?
Some guy called
Ah!
over.
Shut up. Right, import this new one. Yeah, I like that purple. So what we could also do is make yet another version and use that as a darker inner layer. But before we even think about that, we need to figure out what's going on here. So changing the offset on the highlights will change which sections are highlighted. That seems really obvious. If you're using a texture like mine where you have some already drawn parts, this will be your best friend because it will let you fix up all the bits like this. What? Banana pants, thank you for the follow. Now there's a little gap there. So that tells me that we need to bring that in a little bit. Yeah, I think we're getting somewhere here. For this entire group, I am going to make the texture a bit wider. A little bit more. And yeah, we just play with it until we find the sort of combination that you want. I'm particularly fond of that one big spiky bit. It's the same texture that I have, but slightly different. Alright, I am feeling like this is looking good. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna duplicate this and I'm gonna stretch it up so that I can add some more shading. Oh, didn't save it in the right spot. Alright, let's update that with our new version. Now let's go on to our highlight. So in my hair resources, I have a bunch of different highlights. The current one I'm using is partially taken from Rezo Senpai, and it's not perfect first try, but that is okay. Take this version, and you can see where the highlights are meant to go. You can also see how they're not going perfectly in line. Now we need to play around with our highlight position. Get them to match up. We need to change the offset on that one. And yeah, basically you just keep going with this until you find exactly where you want your highlights to sit. Like this is currently coming down a bit too much. Try again on a different area of the offsets. Make it work. And down. Most of the time you will find that as you get your highlights into position, everything else will start fitting in. Just about making it work. Getting there. Now, I didn't realize this beforehand, but the version of V-Roid that I am using is actually very outdated. So if you're using a current version of V-Roid, because you're not an idiot like me, you can put an outline on your hair, which will make it a lot easier to separate out little bits. I've imported the wrong texture version here, so I have one that's just the top bit. This is closer to the one that I... Yeah, you know, obviously you try out different things, you see which one works. Which one was it that I put in to begin with? It. That one. So that one piece of hair there has a piece that is not right, and you can see it from the sides. One there, I believe it is that one. Not. Is a bit too thick, and you can see the other side of the highlight coming out. Generally an easy fit. Base color for this. Get this. Base color. Cool. Now, again, I would normally put outlines on here, but this version of V-Road is the old one, and it doesn't have it. So let me look and see if I have the newer version of V-Road somewhere. I must have it because it's what I use, but I'm dumb. Alright, allow me to quickly do a bit of a switcheroo. Alright, we'll save that one. I'm gonna load up a new version of V-Road and see if she comes up. It does, cool. Right, so we can close that and open her in this new version and keep working there. So now we should have outlines. So hair outlines, you can see where they will go. They can be very, very helpful, or they can be your worst enemy. I attempt to turn outlines up to 12, but obviously they're personal preference. So where they come up is based on where hair is too thick or too thin, and it makes an obvious gap to the computer. You do not need to have black outlines on everything. That can be a very easy way of solving your problems. So if I make this group's outline the light blue, you can see where it goes. Personally, what I would do is I would make 2 groups, and I would pick out your annoying parts and change the hair out. The only tricky part is trying to find which ones have those black outlines on. The other way of dealing with it is
Been thinking
if
about
that
coming back to Spotify Premium?
if you make your hairs all thicker or all from the same sort of a base size, then you can often deal with the problem too. Honestly, it's up to you. Let's come back on the black hands and see how it goes. To be honest, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at it. Okay. We have the beginnings of hair. Which we can move around and more shape now. I love the tutorials you put on YouTube, help me so much with my own career. Ace! Please, it's nothing good. We're just here. With these ones here, black outlines, a lot of attention, right? Alright, let's do some bones. So we'll do all of these parts in one big group. And honestly, it only needs like 2. Let's use a little bit of gravity. The main thing I've learnt with a V-Roid is do not overestimate gravity. So that group and that group, make another bone group and bring it down so it's in here. Let's see a little bit of gravity. Now go that part, that part. Bitchy Beyonce! Hey! Hey, hey! That really doesn't need. Honestly, we could probably take a couple of those hairs out and just have it be that side one. One bone should be enough because our fix down so it doesn't move everywhere. And that part, and that part. Another bone group. One. Move our fixed point down so it doesn't move like crazy. Teeny bit of gravity. All our fringe. Another bone group. Really, it shouldn't be moving too much at all. A little wiggly and have own bone group. I reckon it might be worth giving it 2 bones. And this one will need its stiffness up a little bit. Now for that, and that. Bone group. I honestly should have only had it with one side. Move that one. Move that one. That one. Yep. And then those ones in their own one as well. And count 2. Fix point down so it doesn't go everywhere. little bit of gravity in my life. Alright, let's give it a try. Alright, you can see how the fringe is flopping around. So the bones in that need to be a bit too. Yep. Try again. But you stream in afternoons now? I'm just here. Alright, so I am happy with the way the fringe is moving. But I think this group needs to be a little more free. It's got a touch too much grab. So we will. Yeah. Like 21. And nothing. We'll see. Right, I'm still not happy with the way the fringe is moving. So what I might do is remove that one. And remove those two and give them their own group. So they're a bit too wiggly. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Tonight here I have to rest. Good luck with the model. Thank you. I genuinely think that we might leave it here because there's not too much more I can show you regarding making the model. Like doing bones in hair is just a trial and error until you figure out exactly what each group needs. For example, I would give these ones their own group because they're still not behaving in exactly the way I would like. Maybe even add a bit of gravity now. Yeah, there we go. Now it's got that little bit of juice. Right, we're getting there. Yeah, we'll finish bones, but it's not the most helpful thing in the world on it. This group really needs to be split in half. remembering that these will move your model a lot more than any VTubing activities will, so it's not too big of a deal if it flips. So yeah, tomorrow am I continuing the model? Possibly. I do want to play games. I want to play games and I also want to go and eat because I'm really hungry and there's not much else to show regarding models. I might do a part 2 with the custom blend shapes and all of that, but that will be a later on me, not a right now. So yeah, possibly, probably not, I don't know, I have no idea. We'll figure it out. Your avatar looks absolutely gorgeous. We'll say hello. Hello, hello! Yeah, I think we've done a good job with that. I'm still not 100% on the hair. I think the hair is like just the wrong shade of purple. Let's make it a bit pastel and have it fade out a little. Trial and error, chat. Always trial and error. Yes. Hello? Import, please? Yeah, I think that'll be a better colour when we... Yeah, I like that one a lot more. You didn't hydrate. I will have a drink. Thank you, thank you. But we keep going. We keep going. I don't need food. Food is optional. Righty, so for clothing, we don't really have a specific thing for us, so what I think I'll do is I'll pick out something from what I already have and we'll give her. So I'm looking through my things that I have already, chat, and I'm thinking let's make her match with me. So let's give her a one piece. Shade color to white, and we will import resources, clothing. Make a match. Yeah, I like that. How long has this live been going for? Too long. Foots can come down. Fatness can come up. Now that we have our body done, we can quickly import our character. Remembering to turn our shade color off. What? Right, I think the skirt length is a bit more. So minus. I feel like she needs little wings. Do you get that feel, chat? I feel like she needs wings. I feel like she needs some. I need to play around with her. So the hands are okay. Make her shoulders a little up. Arms are okay. Neck is fine. The model's cute. Booba. People in my chat yesterday were mocking me for not having booba. You can do some wild things in the program. Waist will give her some waist volume as well. Alright, I think that's good. Got the big booba. Shoes, ooh. They slap on a texture for our shoes. These are the wrong shoe types. Let's give her some pumps. And then we'll quickly import one of those. Okay. I feel like she needs wings or cat ears, one of the two. Right. For this, we will need to invert our mesh basically. Work with bring our mesh back. Alright, so we need to work on these from the back, otherwise they are going out. And we need to play around with the shape of them. Up, up, ears on the model looks amazing. Yeah. Now we will loan these and mirroring off. Bring them a little bit further out. Oops. Oops. Looking good. Okay, so now we will do a very quick white the red. Take that one. Import up version. Width needs to go. Oh, and we de-seed. Yep, there we go. Very quick cat ears. Very easy to make. Obviously, if you wanted to go haywire and add different like fluffy bits in the middle and all of that, you could. I'm not going to because, as I mentioned, I am hungry. I want to go eat. What I will do though is I will turn that pink because it's a bit bright and into a very pale corally colour so that it goes with the eyes a little. There we go. Right, now on this end, what I'm going to do is I am going to loan this one. And just slightly wriggle this over. So that we've got a couple of little tufts. And that, and that. Chira, hello, hello. Alright, I'm pretty happy with this. For a couple of hours of work, I don't think it's too shabby. That outfit is hella cute. Matches with mine, thank you. I'm gonna give her glasses. I think she needs glasses. The glasses! Actually very easy to do. We're gonna need a new material. For the sake of this, we're gonna make it yellow. gonna take away all of these points and make it completely flat. Just entire, flat, straight, nothing else. Boring as fuck. Now we're going to make one piece and we're going to bring it over her eyes. Bring this out so that it's not clipping. You can see it's not very straight. Now this looks really dumb right now, but that's okay. What we'll do, I think we will give her, similar to my glass, so we will open up Photoshop, remembering that this is a piece of hair that we, so this is my glasses. Yep. I'm gonna give her some I'm gonna delete this side one because we really don't need it. What? We will look dumb at some point. She just looks dumb for longer. Right, so now we will import our glasses texture. You can see that they're there, but they're not right yet. So we need to play around with them. Get them to where we need them to be. Sometimes you can use these to help you out. Today we cannot, apparently. That is okay. We'll just have to do this. Actually, fuck it. We'll just delete the mesh. Getting there. Ah. Right, see how that part is there, but it's not showing? That is because our offset is wrong. We need to bring our width down and then move our offset to where we want. And I mean, really, if you wanted to, really like to, and do this on another leg. You know, you could just sort of fill in the glass. I'm not going to, because outline is going to ruin it, and I can't be bothered to fix it. There you go, that's how you do glasses. So, we started off with this character in the bottom, and we've ended up with like a secretary Catgirl. Chat, what do you think? Oh, we forgot to give a mouth. Got to give her little fangs. Very poggers. Where is... We can give her little fangs. But I think for a Catgirl, I would rather have which we can still do, but not directly through the roid. Let's pose her a little bit. Looking good. I'm quite a big fan of her, actually. I think she's very cute. Also, if anyone in chat knows the tune that's going on at the moment, I love you. It is a version of a toy song. See that she bounces? She does. So we can see how she'll look with different expressions now. And okay, hang one. He's very cute. you can give a shark teeth, you can give him all kinds of hero. I am a very big fan. I think she's very, very pretty. I love her. Thanks, I love Office Lady Catgirl that we made. Alright, I think I am going to leave the stream here and go eat. I hope that you learned something. I hope you learned something. Otherwise I'm gonna cry. Alright. Goodbye. I'll probably see you guys later for some games.